play staged for both these teams. And Greg, obviously, counting towards their regular season records.
And that's right, a twofer, if you will. So a little extra riding on the outcome of tonight's game, without question.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Walker, Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Ayton, and it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. Passes to Ayton. Now the pass to Brogdon. Takes a 3. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch 4, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The Jazz working the ball around now. Drills the three-pointer.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the shot goes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fight from outside off the mark. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Clarkson. The shot comes out. Simons with the defensive effort. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Collins in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Pass to Kamare. And here's Sharp. Up top, Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Utah leading by 7. Outside, Markkanen. And Sexton has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love that Colin Sexton is confident in taking that shot. Beautiful.
Here's Sharp. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Utah's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Markkanen, good.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Collins. Second shot opportunity. Portland grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams. Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Utah out in front. They're up by 7. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Arena Entertainment.
They built a nice lead. I like their rhythm on offense. Kind of like us on the set. We're in the flow.
Big fella, that was... And now time to fill you... And that is it for halftime, folks.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Ayton is out there with Walker. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Grant in at the 3. Great, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Driving the lane, and the basket is good. Abaji's got 5 now.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. Woo, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses in as many attempts.
Here's Dunn. That 3 off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Brogdon, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
3-pointer, Markkanen. The rebound by Grant.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Simons missing.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
3-pointer, Markkanen drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Jazz. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Simons against Clarkson. They get it back to end the run, and it's finished off inside by Simons. 8 points for him.
Gotta be mindful of Anthony Simons. He looks to score close to the rim whenever he can.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Abaji. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
Length and quickness allows Grant to be a Swiss Army knife at the defensive end.
And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in the... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Dunn. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And here is Simons. Walker in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Tough to stop Jeremy from getting to the rim off the bounce. That's a great play.
Jazz leading by 11. It's tipped. Shot from 12. Markkanen from outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
A nice shot by Simons.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
And the Jazz call time here. They're leading by 12. 1:12 left in the fourth.
Here they come. The Utah Jazz right here at the end. Once again, your Jazz high squad. Make some noise.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Utah.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Lauri Markkanen.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something to maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And it's Sharp missing. And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Sexton, and he lays it straight in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And they even their record in group play in this in-season tournament.